Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the famous Regulus garden soil that I keep talking about. Now to be honest, I think I shouldn't call it garden soil because this is not exactly the garden soil, but this is the type of soil that you're going to find in my city or in the neighboring cities in my country. Now this is red soil. It's very high in iron. Red soil is considered to have a very high content of iron. That's why the color of the soil tends to look very red. Probably it's not catching up in this camera. Apart from this, the content of clay in this soil is very high. You will be able to see it over here. As you can see, these are clumps. Now these clumps have been formed because of the amount of clay in it. That is the reason why I cannot use this soil directly. So this is the most raw form right now. I cannot use it directly into my garden. I cannot use it on my plants, be it succulents or foliage plants. I have to let it dry out in the sun for at least 2 days. Now when I'm talking about sun, I keep it out in afternoon direct sunlight. It gets completely heated, and if there are any parasites, insects or any kind of pest, eggs, anything, that will get destroyed. Apart from that, what I wanted to show you guys is the amount of clay that is present in this soil. You can see I can easily use this soil for making terracotta pots or clay pots. It is that high in clay. Now that is the reason why I cannot use this directly. I let it out in afternoon direct sunlight for 2 days. I let it completely dry and then I filter it so that I can get rid of that dust what we talk about. Because a lot of people were asking me when I refer to a regular garden soil, is it the soil from my backyard? Now this is not from the backyard, but there was some construction work going on. They have dug up the ground and this was the soil from beneath. Now all of the soil in my city is red soil. It is a highly nutrient soil, natural nutrients without any additional nutrients that have been added. It's a very neutral nutrient soil. That's why I don't need to add any more fertilizers in my succulents, and my succulents tend to do quite well. It's because I tend to use this soil. Now as you can see over here as well, now that it's getting slightly dried because the sun is really strong over here right now, you can see it's already starting to get dry, and you can see this is the amount of clay that is present. Like you'll find those clumps everywhere, like over here. Going to find it over here. So this is something that I cannot use for my succulents because this is going to make my succulent soil very compact, so I cannot use it. But once it's dried, once it's filtered, then I can use it because it's going to have a little bigger pieces of the soil in this. So I use 20% of this soil. At times I use a little bit more depending upon the type of succulent that I have. If a succulent needs a little bit more of moisture in the soil, then I increase the amount of this. Probably from 20% I make it 40%, but for my Echeverias, Graptoverias, Graptosedums, Graptopelaums, Pachyphytums, Pachyphyrias, I tend to use 20% of this soil. It's very highly nutrient. Now when I'm saying highly nutrient, it is not something that has been mixed with chemicals like what we have online. Like there is nothing like additional NPK, or there is nothing like DAP or whatever the nutrients that you find online. This is all very natural. That is the reason why it does not affect my succulents a lot. That is why I don't have a lot of issues with mold and fungus, because this is a very natural earth that we have, and that is what I tend to make use of. Now unfortunately a lot of you guys might not find this sand because this soil, because it depends from region to region. You have different types of soil in different regions, cities, country, continent, whatever you call it. The soil tends to keep changing. The quality of soil is very different. If I go to another city, I will not find the same type of soil. So probably you might find the soil online, but not like you won't find it locally. If you're going to dig your ground and try to find a soil like this, you might probably not find the same type of soil. Probably you might have black soil, you might have brown soil. I don't know, there are some different types of colors. I'm not very sure. But in my city, this is the only type of soil. Wherever you're going to dig, you're going to find the same soil everywhere. So now it is still in the process. It's going to take another 2 days for me to filter this, dry it up, filter this, and then add it into the sand. So luckily I was actually running out on soil. I was very low on soil, and finally I found this. So I'm pretty happy. So this is all about it. I don't know if you can call this garden soil. I think this is just a regular soil. But it is used in gardens, so it's called as garden soil. But this is like the normal earth soil that you get in my city. So this is all about it. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.